I understand that, and I'm not agreeing with either. I'm just trying to explain what she's saying, and you know what I mean.
Let's go back to dating.
I was about to say,
so
dating.
it just
okay.
it's too much.
Did anybody have any last thing they wanted to touch on dating?
Dating's rough.
You know what though? I did want to ask a question though, because I want to go back to what I said like from before.
Yeah.
When you asked me if I was single, and I told you that like we had been on and off, correct?
Yeah.
And what I had meant by that is like, you know, on and off for me is also like when I argue with, let's say, my man at the time, and we argue and we're like, okay, I'm done, we're done, that's kind of on and off to me. Like if I go home and I said we're done, and then like the next day, you know, we got back together, that's on and off, correct?
Yes. You broke up and then you got back.
Thank you so much.
I would say it's like emotionally
even if it wasn't like a consensual like two-way, like yes, we sat down, we broke up, like
that would be on and off.
Yeah, okay, but like for me, if it was like, okay, I said we're done, I like literally I broke up with you and then I went home, and then maybe 2 days later I went back to you. That's on and off. Correct?
Yeah.
I
don't think most people like treated that way, but I don't know. These labels don't matter.
I mean,
that's all
yes, because you're ending it at the end of the day, whether or not it's a whole conversation.
And whether or not it happens all the time.
It's kind of related to this. What's that famous trope from Friends?
We were on a break.
Were they on a break? Were they on a break?
Oh yeah, breaks.
Maybe people here haven't seen Friends, but
I haven't.
You need to watch that show, girl. It's a great show.
I don't know.
What do you guys think about breaks?
About breaks?
Like in a relationship?
I think if you're on a break, you're done.
It's over.
Yeah, you're just extending the pain.
You're done. Like you don't need a break in a relationship. Yeah. Like it's like
okay, wait. But can I give you an example though?
Honestly, yes and no.
Okay,
because breaks are because you want to cheat without cheating.
I don't think you're gonna change my mind about this because I've been through this.
I get that,
and then I always never end up with them.
Listen, I feel the same exact way. But I also think that there is slight circumstances when two people can really be going through their own shit and really be going through separate things that are affecting the relationship, and they really need to take time apart to figure out their own shit and see if this shit can be resolved to get back into the relationship and see if it doesn't
whoever does like takes a break.
I get that.
Healthy and not
but if you're in a healthy relationship, or like if you really really love the person, if you and your boyfriend both love each other and you really do want to take a break to work on yourselves individually and then get back together, then I think that's correct. But in a lot of the times, a break is.
I mean, also like that wouldn't be a break. You should still stay committed if it's genuine.
I did almost an entire year separation from my husband, actually, like 4 years into our relationship. So we didn't do a break because, it was the best thing we've ever done for our relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
But to be clear,
it wasn't a break.
It was not a break. Like we weren't seeing other people at all.
Yeah.
And it was one, and it was like 7 months long. Because if you're gonna take a break, take a fucking break.
But don't
figure
cheat.
out what it is.
A break is not breaking up. It's taking time apart to deal with your shit.
I think what it really is you have to look at the relationship and go, every single toxic pattern that I bring to this relationship will repeat in every single relationship I have from here. So if I want to work it out with this person or any person in the future, I have to figure out my stuff first. Which is what my husband and I did. And this is why like our relationship has never been healthier since we came back from the separation. Like it's like we're just I don't even know, I can't even put words to it. We're just so happy. But I would agree that like 85% of couples that take a break don't work out.
Yeah. So can I ask you a real question?
Because it's like a toxic, clingy thing now. It's like you're worried about them instead of worrying about yourself.
Yeah.
And then you're like, well, I don't want them to sleep with anyone else, so we should just keep sleeping together.
But if you're worried about them sleeping with anyone else while you're on a break, then that obviously should be the number one red flag.
I just think you're broken up then. If you're starting to see someone else, you're done. Like it's no longer a break,
if you're taking a break and you're not seeing anyone else and you're seriously going to work on your
then
relationship,
that would just be a break.
And your individual self.
I've never heard of one though.
Because usually when people take breaks, it's because they just want to like.
But like,
well, here's the thing too. Most people that go on breaks want to see if there's something better out there, and if there's not, then they come back and they're like, okay, like
it's like it's breaking up without the commitment. Like I want to go see if I like someone else more, and if I don't,
I kind of want to pursue something at the moment because this isn't ideal for me.
But we can all agree that it's not like that 100% of the time.
Yeah,
it might be
you don't
85
see other
and
people
99% of the time, but a lot of like a little bit of time, it's actually real. Like a lot of couples do go through breaks and come back better.
Don't make me deal with that.
I need a cheeseburger.
Don't make me deal with Jeremy. He's such a fucking moron. on. Holy shit.
How much money has Jeremy sent?
Speaking of that,
$200.
Jeremy,
All right.
human thoughts don't necessarily reflect identity or intentions. People
Nobody
often
said it
have
did.
spontaneous, sometimes disturbing thoughts
already acknowledged that.
don't align with their values. In cognitive behavioral therapy, thoughts are seen as separate from truths or actions.
That's
Thinking,
not true at all.
I think Jeremy's a
doing,
homosexual.
I'm not thinking.
Thinking requires
Thoughts
maybe
equal.
I think it might have been a typo.
Thoughts aren't
Requires.
seen as separate from truths?
No, absolutely
thoughts
not.
are seen
Like,
as actions and behavior.
thoughts are seen as actions.
Yeah,
We
but
see
that's
them
not my
as
question. My
all
question
directing
was,
toward each other.
are they seen separate as from truths?
Cognitive behavioral therapy doesn't really get into truths in general, which is why I know that this dumb fuck knows nothing about CBT.
Oh, we got a
Modest
comment.
Hikima donated $200.
Hey.
Nala
be nice.
is gross.
Be nice. No,
Alexa is
she's
W
nice.
overall Panlel Andrew W since RDR2 is best. No one remembers number 2 girl's name, but her
Probably
cuck
not.
needs to seriously reconsider. Ladies, please don't get plastic surgery, it's gross.
You're gross.
Again, if I'm having sex with him, he's just not a cuck. So
I agree with his last part.
Define gross.
I'm a natural body supremacist.
I think I've heard
I
you talk about
appreciate
this.
that,
You're kind
I'll
of
be
like
honest.
the actual rarity on this, because you would say like Jennifer Aniston, for example. Obviously, she's old now, but you'd say she's like not very attractive to you. Because she's had like $500,000 put into her face.
They just
Well,
look
I
fake.
suppose
That's
I
now,
suppose
but
it's
it's
I suppose it's possible that somebody could have plastic surgery and I could still find them
Like
attractive.
really mild, small amounts.
But you're
maybe?
just like natural now.
No, it's more so I could still find someone attractive whether they've had plastic surgery or not. But would I prefer them to have not had the plastic surgery? Yes.
Okay.
Also, I think
Prefer
it's
because of
incredibly. I think
attraction
it's
or because of, like,
incredibly.
values?
I think it's incredibly. This is perhaps one of my rare feminist positions. I think it's incredibly damaging to women that there's certain beauty standards, and you've got the Kardashians and shit that's basically brainwashed and rotted the brains of vast swaths of women to feel compelled to get these dangerous and expensive and frankly unnecessary cosmetic surgeries. So.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay.
And
Do you prefer girls with like less makeup as well? Like
Yes.
No makeup.
yes,
I
No-
appreciate
no
that,
makeup
though.
or less makeup.
That's very wholesome.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Like,
I'm not trying to say you're cute. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I'm literally not
yeah,
saying
yeah,
that.
no,
I
that's
know
fine.
it's
That's
the worst
fine.
thing for
No,
me
like
to
for
do.
example, and I say this all the time. Like,
It's just like kind of demasculating for a lot of guys to be like,
Why?
oh, your
It shouldn't be. I think
That's cute though. That's
Yeah,
a
I
word
think
we
it's
would
cute.
use
Oh,
as
it's-
women.
It's an endearing, a term of endearment.
yeah, like I think women would appreciate that, but I think
Right.
like a lot of men prefer to be like feel respected and like valued, right? So if you're being like, oh, you're so
Oh.
cute.
I can respect and
Anyway,
value
sorry.
someone
I'm
I
not,
find cute.
I'm not
Yeah.
tripping
You're not
about
biased
any
either.
of that. But I mean, just when it comes to the plastic surgery, like, and I think a lot of men would actually agree with me. It's not clear to me that the majority of men find plastic surgery particularly appealing or attractive. And then I do think it can be proxy for potentially unappealing personality traits. But for example, I would much prefer a woman, let's say she had absolutely no boobs, just totally flat. I would prefer her with a flat chest than just big fake tits.
If they were small and natural looking fake tits, like have you heard of like the gummy bear fake tits?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I know
under the-
gummy bear.
Crazy. Okay,
Under,
they're
like,
great. You cannot tell
when they
They're
put them
like-
under the
You can
muscle.
still tell, I think.
I feel
But-
not the gummy
but-
bears. The only way you can tell is when you put the flashlight under the tit. Which is
Sure,
what?
but
I've never tried that.
I mean, I would still prefer.
I've never seen someone do that.
It's not.
Apparently,
It's
I don't know. I don't know fake tits, but apparently
Me
if you go
neither.
like that, you can like.
That's
Oh, the
cool.
light through.
Is that not real?
I know. I was about to say I'm a
It's
compliment.
not even. It's not even so much.
I know. I just need to see something real fast.
It's not even so much about the size, really. But I mean, I would prefer a woman who, let's say she was totally flat, or maybe her boobs sagged a little bit. I would prefer that than a girl who had these perfectly perky fake tits.
Not everyone is like you though.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
A lot of,
I
like,
would
me,
argue most men
as a
like.
skinny
be
ass girl,
surprised.
As a s-
I feel okay, and in the industry,
Yeah.
I feel like ever since I joined the industry, I used to be like so happy about my body. I still love my body, like
Before or after?
before I
Okay.
joined the industry. Once I joined the industry, I have never felt more insecure about my body.
Well, because your
Bro, you make
your
seven
nudity
figures.
is
Why are you
on
insecure?
the
It's not
table to
even
be
that. It's
viewed.
not about the money. It's just like seeing all the girls in porn, and like if you like look up, if you literally just click on the porn page, you don't see anyone like me. When you go to conventions for the industry, you don't see a lot of girls like me. When you see all my photographers' Instagrams that shoot girls that in the industry, they never post the pictures of the skinny girls, the ones with no boobs, no ass. they're posting the girls that have curves, big tits, and I get that not obviously a lot of people like natural, but it's a reality that this industry and, you know, this generation, you know,
but could you argue it's
romanticizes, you know?
Why is Jeanette
just your
Michelle like
industry,
one of the
though?
top 10 OnlyFans content creators?
I have no idea.
Jeanette Bishojo Mom is one of the top 10.
that guy?
Is it
She's
a guy?
lady.
Oh, it's
She's a lady, okay? Bad meme. She has the most egregious proportions I've ever seen. She's done like fat transplant like 18 times.
Her boobs are like this big.
Wait,
her hips
what's her name?
Jeanette Michelle, and she's like one of the top 10 OnlyFans
Yes.
content creators. Another top one is Black China. Again,
I was just about to say Black
that's
China.
just
is she?
plastic. None of that's real.
All of
Oh
it?
yeah. If you look at a lot of the top 10, there's a
They're
couple of
all-
like celebrities that are more natural looking, but most of them are like hyper
Thank you so
plastic.
much. And it's not that a lot of natural girls aren't dominating in the industry. That's not what I'm talking about. It's just if you really look at the reality, if you were to say, think of like 5, you know.
But I'm not
famous-
talking about. Okay,
I'm not
but
even
we're
talking
talking
about the
about
industry.
different things,
I'm
like
talking about
because
society.
I'm talking about like what. But I'm willing to admit that probably if you have fake breasts, you have nice fake breasts, that would perhaps give you some competitive advantage when it comes to could it be the case that men are more likely to purchase your OnlyFans if you have fake breasts? Could you be a bit more eye-catching with fake breasts? In that context, yes. But in terms of a woman that I'm looking to date or have a relationship, and I'd speak broadly here, I think most men, frankly, don't really prefer women with plastic surgery. I'm not saying that of course there's men who are attracted to women
I actually
with
agree
plastic
with that.
surgery.
You have no idea how many guys that I've actually liked have come up to me and literally said, I just don't think I can be with you because you don't have what I want.
They're assholes.
You don't
then.
have
They're-
ass. You
well,
don't have
I mean,
tits.
look, I guess people are
And
entitled to their preferences when it comes to that, but
and especially it's because you never know what a person like. I've never been this skinny in my life. I used to have really big tits, really big whatever, right? I have health issues, so it's just like people are very insensitive, and obviously society now with what you guys were saying, like Kim Kardashian and like all the role models that are in the society now in this generation. It's just, it sucks that is what the norm is,
well,
and what you
okay.
You know.
Yeah, and I can add a little bit to it. So I mean, in your case, you don't currently have plastic surgery.
No.
Are you have you considered getting
Yes.
fake breasts?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, my advice to you would be, don't do it.
Yeah. Well.
Don't do it. I think you're beautiful as you are, without the need to undergo dangerous and unnecessary surgery. And I actually have a somewhat hot take on this, but just to expand on my previous point. So when it comes to plastic surgery, I think a girl who's flat is... fuck. Okay.
James
it's
Sexton
James
donated
Sexton.
$200. The look on Andrew's face for the entire time the discourse shifts to an extended discussion on breast augmentation is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Great show tonight.
Yo, James Sexton, thank you, man. Appreciate it. If you guys are in New York and you need a divorce attorney...
Oh, he's the guy.
You're a divorce attorney?
No,
that guy.
James Sexton.
I was like, I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused.
Yes, that would be the Sexton, Wilson, and Associates. You can-
Just
Look no further
not-
than Esquire James Sexton. And in fact, Nala, can you do a quick endorsement into this camera? No,
That's endorsing myself.
I meant like an endorsement. Can you just say into this camera, James Sexton is the best divorce attorney in New York
He's gonna
City.
use that for ads and shit.
Oh yeah.
Has to
What do I
pay
get
You,
out of
you don't have to.
Yeah,
you don't-
say, no,
Wait, James.
Hey,
never
James, what do I get out of this?
He'll never
He might
use
use
it, but it'll be
He
hilarious.
might use it. James,
He might.
I will
He might
grant
use
you,
it. You never know.
James. Oh God, he's a lawyer, so he might
I don't
actually.
even, like, believe in
I will
divorce.
grant you a limited use license to use the next 30 seconds of this podcast. Commercial use, that's fine. Perpetuity, even.
You think that's what he wants on
I
his
will
ad
grant
reel?
you perpetuity, James. You can use this in advertising.
You think that's what he wants in his ad
Of
reel?
course he does. Of course.
Come
he
down
does.
here, get a divorce.
Hi.
divorce your wife. End up with her.
Divorce me, James.
Okay.
Does your husband want one of these?
One of those.
Okay, so the point I was trying to make, so prefer a girl who's flat, versus a girl who has fake tits. I prefer a girl with a little belly fat than